All right. So, hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Breaking the Block. We're here for mostly the tangents, but we do go over certain questions and issues that we find. Most of the questions are coming from Reddit, but we do take questions in the chat too. So if you have any questions or concerns or want to talk about something like writer's block or this scene isn't working for me or something like that, make sure to put it in the question or chat. And I am awake. Maggie, you want to introduce yourself? Oh,
It's fine, she said. I have coffee. And this is definitely, I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but this is my mood today. My lovely Raven Cup. Hello, lovelies. I'm Mama Maggie Boyd, independent author, stroke survivor, migraine overcomer, one of the more prolific writers you've never heard of. Relic of Time War series, Pagosa Cliff series, the Book of Elo series, independent books like The Spartan Chimera, a Greek mythology retelling, and my zombie apocalypse, How to Become a Crazy Cat Lady to Survive the Zombie Apocalypse. Yes, I'm a real writer, and I write real words with my little broken brain. And so, yeah, I'm here. I'm happy to be here on Breaking the Block. Got to be back. Missed last week. I'm on a new migraine medication regime. I had to be off the old medication for a month before I could start the new medication, and then they couldn't. My neurologist retired. They couldn't get me into a new neurologist. I ended up spending almost 3 months without migraine medicine, and that was not fun. But the new medicine is interesting. I'm finally getting settled. I still can't drive a car with it. It makes my vertigo much, much worse, which is terrifying my husband and dog. And the reason I no longer get on the road anymore because I don't want to terrify other drivers. It's a thing, but I did get I have on the new medicine. I have been able to catch up on everybody's beta reads that I thing, and I've started on your beta read. What the Sam?
what? You know what to expect in those books. I mean, they're all over the place.
I know, but can I hit Fedvig with a stick?
Yes.
It's fine.
He'll like it.
He probably would like it. He'd hit by a stick and then make me bake cakes for him. That's the Fedvig way.
Pretty much. All right, we've got Eva that's not showing up on a restream. She might not miss it since she's not. She's saving her seat up to YouTube to alert her with noise. And we have a Dawn, hello, and a Rita. And there's Eva saying hi. And Liz, yeah, it is daylight savings times in America now. Yay! Yeah. I had 3 different things on my calendar to remind me about daylight savings time, plus the daylight savings time on the calendar itself. So yeah, just to be super aware.
Yeah, but my eldest, she's a pet sitter. She and I she has a dog that has very, very bad epilepsy. Like very, very, like they cannot be more than an hour early or late on their medicine or they're having seizures. That's how sensitive they are. And she was like, what do I do? And I can't move it because it has to be the same when they get, and I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'm like, we're going to bump the medicine every 15 minutes per day, not per meal, but per day, 12-hour cycle. And so we spent like 30 minutes on the phone getting that all set up and talking with the dog's owner. And the dog's owner was like, oh, thank goodness. I didn't know how we were going to do this because the dog, we leave for work by 8, the dog, and that would move the dog's medicine to 8:30 and it needs to be 7, and it was like, that's okay.
No.
Yeah, no. I honestly, and I know this sounds weird, and I know that this will make me enemies, but I want us to be on daylight savings time all year round. Hear me out. I'm on one of the mid-north latitudes in the United States. And the problem with being on standard time is in the winter, for like 6 to 8 weeks, the sun is setting before 5 o'clock. So from November through February, okay, so that's 12 weeks. 12 weeks. The sun sets before 5 o'clock,
Mm.
which annoys the eat out of me. So annoyed. I would rather have everybody's like, oh, we need sunlight in the morning. No, you don't. Your kids are in school, you're in the office. Nobody goes outside at that time of the morning anyway because it's too freaking cold.
Mm-hmm.
I want the sunshine in the evening. I want daylight savings time all year round.
Yeah. That would be ideal. I hate switching back and forth. I really do. All right. So, first question we grabbed from Reddit. Again, reminder if you do have any questions, you ask them in the chat. Let's put that one on there instead of the other.
Put a Q in the chat.
I promise. I'm awake.
We will attempt to talk it out, but as a warning, we are not professionals. We are indie writers, and any advice you may get may or may not work.
Yes.
May or may not summon a demon. May or may not mathematically extrapolate a black hole. Sorry about that.
All right. So, how much prep work do you put into your stories? And hey, Jenna. Hello, hello, hello. Seasonal symptoms of many mental varieties if they kept the same all year round. Exactly. Exactly. All right.
You know me. I put a lot of prep. I stop world building. Write the story. Yeah. No, I love the that is the prep work for the story is the part that I love the most. I've got the 30 questions for world building. I've got the 30 questions interview that every author should ask their character. I could talk today.
Okay.
And I believe in all the prep work. Now, plotting, doing I don't believe in doing those super detailed outlines and plots. I know those work for some authors. I know that there are some authors who preach by those, that if you don't outline your story before you write it, you're not a real blah, blah, whatever. La, la, la. La, 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 la. Because the problem with doing those detail writers, especially for people who are free writers or pantsers or exploratory writers, to do such a detailed outline for them often makes them feel like they've already written the story.
Yep.
It tricks writer brain into thinking, oh, we wrote this story, time to move on, when all you've done is outline the story.
Yep. Exactly.
So when I do a plot, my method of writing is called writing the tree. There's a couple of older videos on my channel about that. And what I do is I literally will write out, like, usually what comes to me first is a scene with a character. And I will write that down. And then I will write 10 or 12 more scenes with this character, and sometimes they're just a few sentences. Sometimes it's a full page. And I'll get myself about a dozen leaves for my tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then I start twisting back toward building the characters, building the branches for the characters. Then I start building the trunk, which is the plot, which usually looks like a tourist brochure or tourist video. Okay, so I want my characters to go to this place. And I want them to go to this place. And I want them to go up here to this place. And maybe they'll eat at this restaurant and go to the scenic lookout and fall off the cliff. But not necessarily in that order. And then I arrange my tree into where I want things for the chapterings to go, and then I start writing. But my love, and I have never hidden this from anyone, I love world building. I love running around in my world. It's like I'm like That's why I think I love Minecraft so much, is because it's like, bloop, here's your world. Ooh, let's go fight. So yeah.
Yeah. So I am on the opposite end of the spectrum. My preparedness is I get coffee, I open the document. That's it. Then I write. That's it. Um,
I also make menus and drink and food menus and music playlist and buy specific candles for specific characters, or like when I'm writing a character right now, and I have essential oils. I love rosemary right now.
yeah.
She's a chef, so I have rosemary, sage, and lemongrass that I open up and let fumate my room because they smell good. And it's like when I was writing my candle maker. Oh my gosh, I still need to publish that. I have
This was
different
like
scents of
chapter.
candles.
But yeah. My the most prep work I do is for the publishing part. Is the actual editing. I actually do prep work for that because in my mind I know I'm probably missing some descriptors in the first half of the book that I need to add. I know that this one scene won't fit because I wrote this other scene earlier. And I just know that because of writing through. Um, so I write those down in notes. And then afterward, so I can make artwork and stuff, I sometimes write down the descriptions of the characters, but more often than not, I'm scrambling to find the descriptors of the characters while I'm making the order. So yeah, very little prep work.
Yes, well, in my documents, here's the character interview one. It starts off with the universal DMV because I am also a person who will be like, oh, they have blue eyes. Oh no, they have green eyes. No, wait, what color were their eyes? And as I learned early on that I have to write them down. It's like Yuri has silver gray eyes, but in all of the covers his eyes look green, and that's because his magic glows green. And the way
Yeah.
you see someone's magic is it shows in their eyes.
So this is me figuring out while I write stuff. Like down here is the ages of the characters because I had to figure that out because they have such an age gap between them. I wanted to make sure that they weren't
Well,
bad people.
yeah. Yeah. Well,
10 plus years.
one of the things though, one of the things though that we also have to think about is like when you're exploring your world, it's when you do write your first draft, your zero draft, when you're exploring your world, how much of that do you leave in for your readers to see, and how much of it do you pull out so that they get to explore the world on their own?
Yeah. I like this 10 years. That's like my epic. Not that I've really prepped for it or outlined it or anything much. It's just that I've written it for 20 years, snippets here and there. Dawn did answer the interview questions for Sebastian and working on it for Dante.
Yeah. Yeah, but with my scatterbrain, I am like you, and I also have to have a very detailed editing process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've tried outlines too, and I can't. The characters are like, oh, look at that. Those are rules. We break rules. Bye.
Yeah, you want us to follow this map? No, I'm sorry. Google Maps has updated and deleted all of your destinations.
Yeah. Yeah, Cat Paw does that.
Did
There's
I
the
ever
30 questions.
did I ever tell you about my cousin's daughter who had to take her car into the shop? Um, and suddenly she couldn't go anywhere she needed to go because all of her destinations were programmed in the car. Her SUV was programmed to take her where she needed to go, and suddenly she was like, I don't know how to get to my daughter's dance studio. I don't know how to get to the soccer field where my son plays soccer.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh, that no. Longest outline is 99,000 words.
Okay, you win.
Oh.
I have a 50. Well, it's 60,000 words now. I have a 60,000 word world building document for Relic of Time War.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
Treat it like a duck.
Um,
When I first started like being serious about being a writer, I set myself up with blocks. I did set myself up with time blocks to do things, but it was more about because I had to account for doing farm things, and I'm one of these people who tends to lose myself in the OCD gold brain likes hyper focus, and so I get started on something and it's like, yeah, are you going to feed us today? Are you going to come pick us up at the bus? Are you going to take us to school? Because 5 a.m. writers club. And I literally setting up time blocks is a matter of living the rest of my life. So, and like, right now, my work days are Monday through Friday. Now, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, when it's just me at the house, I have little things set. The dogs are come get me. The cats come and get me when they want something. But I have a routine set up of how I take care of them because I need routine. My brain likes it. That scratches the little itch. And so, yeah, even if I'm in the middle of something, I have to pick the hens up, pick up the coffee cup, walk out with the dogs, walk around the yard with the dogs, throw the ball. And I set that up to where I have block times now. Early on, I would, because I was using it to retrain myself and to cope with my stroke symptoms, I would sit around with a notebook and scribble for like 10 or 12 hours a day. Because what else am I supposed to do? You can only watch so much TV. You can only watch so many Netflix movies. When your mobility is severely restricted, when it takes you 5 or 6 minutes to walk from your bedroom to the bathroom, there is a lot of things, and I would like record myself talking out the story while doing my exercises for my stroke. And there's a lot of different things about blocking time. There are some people, like, we are pushing, we just finished For the Love of Words February, which is a writing challenge by Kat Leo that is part of this routine building things that she and I and a couple others are kind of doing together for All the Words August and All the Words October, which is about routine building. Now there's a March, you're doing the March thing.
Yeah.
And that is like, if routines work for you, the reason everyone talks about NaNoWriMo, the creator of it has come out and says the challenge is still valid. Ignore the organization that crashed and burned. So, but the thing with doing something like NaNoWriMo, with doing All the Words August, where you have 28K, 48K, 80K words in a month, is that unless you normally write that much, you're not going to be able to write that much. Because writing is like a muscle. It's you have to exercise it. And that's the reason so many people would crash and burn with Nano. That's why Camp Nano became this thing of 30,000 words or whatever you can manage to do. Because people would go in this and they'd be all, they would do Preptober, they would do Preptember, they would think that, there were some people that were hardcore and would start on day 1 of November. And, then they couldn't finish the challenge and they felt bad and they felt, and there are people out there that were like writer shaming, which shame on them for writer shaming, for gatekeeping, because, everyone writes at their own pace. I have a friend in England, Rosamund. She published a book. Took her 20 years to write the book, but that's because she writes 200 words a week. 200 pristine, beautiful words a week for her Gothic romance. I could never do that.
Mm-hmm.
I will write 200 words. I will write 200 words sitting in the bathtub. So it doesn't matter. Everybody writes differently.
Yeah.
The thing is finding the routine that works for you.
Mm-hmm.
Finding the routine that works for your life. If you treat it like a job, is it your weekend job? Is it your evening job? Is it your primary job? Does your brain work in a way where you can have flex time, or does it work in a way that you have to clock in and clock out? You have to find the system that works for you, because if you do not, writing will become a burden.
Yeah.
It will become something that goes from something you love doing to something you feel required to do to something you resent doing, like marketing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
formatting.
I would rather do formatting than marketing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm actually working on this week, is your beta read and formatting the Shadow Hunt.
Nice. So yeah. For me, whenever I was still working retail or working a full-time job, I would still try to write at least 2 hours a day. Sometimes it worked. Sometimes I was just too brain dead or too hateful towards humanity in an overall spectrum to write. Now that it is my full-time job, I write Monday I work on my publishing career Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I try to write all 5 of those days, anywhere between 5 to 10 hours, sometimes 11, sometimes 20 or so, because I don't sleep. Just depends on the day. But if I cannot write, then I'm doing something else with the business. I'm editing, I'm formatting, I'm marketing, I'm researching new tools, I'm recording videos and stuff like this, because this is a possible secondary source of income for me eventually. So yeah, which I desperately need to start recording videos again, because if y'all haven't noticed, I haven't done one in a long time. But yeah, that's what I do. If I can write anywhere between 5 and 10 hours a day, I'm golden. If I can't, then I'm working on something else to help me get to where I want to be in the business. I'm going to have to scroll down. Let's see.
Jenna's answer.
Cat Paw had an answer before that. Here we go. All right, I found it. So Cat Paw says, I used to do 6 hours a day, sometimes more, until I got more disabled with LC. Now I work when I can. Completely understandable.
And if you're struggling with an illness like the migraines or something else, give yourself the grace to know that today I just can't do it. And tomorrow's not looking good either. So
yeah, if you got to listen to your body, because if you try to push yourself to do something, the next day you're going to feel even worse, and you're not going to be able to do anything at all. And you're going to have that guilt and the little monsters in your head berating you. Um, so yeah, just don't just learn to take breaks and learn to be okay not having a perfect writing day because you have an illness and you can't help it.
Yeah.
Um, it started as a short story written as a myth legend in a world's beginning. The POV was a wolf. The human version of things is the novel. OCD brain. Wee.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Jenna says, I replaced my 1+1 way commute with, or one
Yeah,
hour
she used to have
plus.
a 1 hour commute
Yeah,
each
1 hour
way.
plus. Yeah. With actual writing time when 2020 gave me a reason to leave brick and mortar permanently as a teacher. Basically, writing became 5, 5 to 7 a.m. and 5 to 8 p.m. tasks instead of driving. I can read, y'all, I promise.
To do the same things a virtual job gave me for a few years. Without that springboard, I would have been lost driving to do the same things a virtual job gave me for a few years.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah, the pandy years gave us all a shift.
yeah. Except for retail workers and medical workers. We still had to be at it.
And
Uh,
and
yeah.
and fortunately a lot of us became homes that became homeschool moms,
Mm,
became um takeout order chefs cooking meals for spouses who could not get meals while they were at work, so they had to take all their meals with them.
yeah. Eva says routines don't work for me, but I'm not who I was before, so maybe they can work for me. I'd work on a boss's schedule. I'm really wanting to give myself the same dedication. Yeah. Routine. So I can do morning routines and I can do nightly routines. The stuff in the middle, I'm all over the place. I can't do routines there. I don't know why. It just doesn't work because ideally I would write the first half of the day till lunch, take a lunch break, and then edit the rest of the day. That doesn't work.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, if you work best on flex time, then that is your routine.
Yeah, that's the reason why I like live streams so much because there's a timer and it shifts my brain into work mode and I focus better with it. Word count doesn't motivate me at all. Yeah, I'm going to try time instead of like I have to work this amount of time. Yeah. You'll see how fast I can type. I can make word counts without ever finishing a project. I want to be required to do it. I enjoy the marketing, but I need the books. Yes, exactly. Um, anyone want to fix my children's books code for me? I am unable to learn how to do this for Ingram Spark. I'm always off on size. They send me templates and everything.
That's me in Canva. I've tried. I knew Photoshop and Paint before my brain crashed, and those are the ones that my brain still wants to use. I spent weeks trying to learn Canva. People are
Mm,
like, "Oh, just do it in Canva." No, you don't understand. My Canva is not intuitive to me. Canva, there is something about Canva that my brain is like, nope, all the noping out. Nope,
mm,
nope, 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 nope. And it's I've tried, I've watched tutorials, I've done the same tutorial over and over and over again, and still haven't been able to figure it out. And my covers look like crap before I run them through filters. So
um, I don't know. GIMP is free and it's a lot like Photoshop, so I don't know if you can work with Photoshop, but GIMP is pretty awesome. Um, it's got a lot of buttons, it's got a lot of features, so don't become overwhelmed. Just learn one thing at a time. But I used to use GIMP all the time before Canva became the easy route out for me. Um,
it's Linux, Mac OS, and then Did you hear that California has outlawed Linux programming?
Yeah.
I'm like, I understand you're desperate for tech dollars, but do you have to kill creatives to do
Hmm.
it?
Yeah. And that's all. It's so weird. That whole thread in Reddit and other places is just, it's outrageous. They, them have also switched to tracking time, not word counts. Yeah. My main job is house manager. I want writing to be a part-time job alongside content creation as a part-time job. Hey Laura. Oh no, you have to work. That's not good.
Hugs. Happy
Um,
International Women's Day.
yeah. I think those three work really well for you because that, I mean, just based on your content and based what I know of you for the past,
8 years.
has it been
Eight.
that long? 6 years.
It feels like it's been that long.
6 or 7.
7 years.
7 years.
2019. It's 2026. It's 2026.
um, I'm thinking 3 hours a day, 3 days a week, no start, but I'm afraid 3 hours a day may be a bit much. May work up to that so I don't give up. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Or just
Yes. And
2 hours.
that's what we talk about as a routine is work up your writing, your creative muscle. Work that up. Like like here's a non-writing example. The reason people give up on needle crafts is they go, "Oh, I'm going to do a triple loop puffy pineapple stitch on my first project."
No.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
It's going to look
Or
like just a blob.
I love Rita Slanina. I love her dearly. She is my sister from another mister. Um, she decided to make croissants. She did not realize they were a 12-hour process. And
Oh.
then and she was like, it's 12 hours. I'm like, it is. This is the reason I don't make croissants
Mm,
is because laminating the dough
mm,
takes time. You have to put the dough in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 hour blocks and
mm,
then pound more butter into it
mm.
and
There's a
then do it
reason why
again
Pillsbury is so popular.
and
I
do
mean,
it again and do it again. And croissants are fabulous. They don't have a machine that can do this well. So yeah.
yeah. All right, as I can. And that's all you can do.
Yeah. I don't fight it anymore. Weird that the cancer doctors gave me permission to be human. Yeah.
Mm,
See, I felt that after my stroke. I was Eva and I both grew up with that mentality of we will do everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 migraine days. I don't miss those days at all.
That was me. That was me 2 weeks ago. That was me when they started me on this new medicine 10 days ago. My inner otter slaps me around constantly. See, that's my hummingbird muse. My hummingbird muse goes, "Over here."
Yes. I love that. I crapped out on typing so you can. That is my brain, y'all. I don't know what it is. I think it might be a little bit of this new medication, but I'm thinking three other things while I'm trying to read one thing, and it doesn't work. Yeah. I'll never, ever, ever go back to that. Don, please take extra care of you. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I have a 70-minute commute where I live, but it's because I don't live at the end of the earth, but I can see Kansas from here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I get this totally. Thyroid is, it'll knock you flat on your ass, man.
Yeah.
Sorry for the French. I had hardcovers available, now only paperbacks because I can't figure it out. I think I figure it out, but then Ingram was like, haha, nope, here's how you do it. Same template again. Yeah. Um, with Ingram, what I've learned is to go way beyond the template, save it, just make sure that all the words and everything is in the pink line, or is it the blue line? I can't remember which one's the inside. And
Amazon has
then,
the red line.
yeah, I think Ingram has the blue line on the outside and then the pink line on the inside, and everything important has to be inside the pink line.
Amazon has a white line and a red line.
Yeah.
That
So,
dashed line.
yeah. Pay someone to take my camo file and resize it to the exact right size. I can move the parts from them. Just need the exact right size. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Photopea. Never heard of that one. Maybe
This
you're changing chapters of life. Workaholic to writeaholic.
Yeah, this is me. This is me looking up. Ooh, this is a new thing. This is a new thing.
Right.
Can I use it instead of Canva?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not. I also like saw this thing that just well, you probably saw my rant on Facebook about this, about gatekeeping and elitist authors. Wanting Amazon, not paying attention to the fact that Amazon is now limiting to control the AI written, what they call AI slot books,
Mm-hmm.
from being rapidly uploaded. They've now limited you to 3 uploads per day, 10 per week. So,
That's still.
and it, so you can do 10 per week maximum, 3 per day or 10 per week maximum in a format, ebook, print back, or paper, hardcover. And they were ranting about that Amazon needs to start charging $300 per upload. Now, mind you, most indie authors do not make this on a book
Mm-mm.
in a year or lifetime.
No.
So, yeah, so that would be an additional $900 falling on indie authors.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick
And
with one.
I had a little rant because my medication has removed my filter, and Nice Maggie is not Nice Maggie's not coming out to play anymore.
No.
But it's just another form of gatekeeping for indie authors who are already struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Liz, they are requiring all things that are written in Linux be converted to Apple OS or Microsoft OS. And it's because Linux is an open, therefore free platform for writing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pineapple Stitch. Yeah, that's my grandmother did everything in Pineapple. She loved that stitch. Once she learned that stitch, she did everything in that stitch. Pineapple everything's. I think I still have a drawer somewhere that's got like 40 pineapple doilies in it.
Yeah. Hey, Morgan. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Morgan. Good morning.
All right, this is
Am
a
I shutting up? Am I shutting up? Okay, I'm shutting up.
we did not. It was about the 6, 7, 8, 9 years.
Yeah, no. It's fine. Why am I like my chat is like way behind. Hold on.
No,
My chat was like 15 minutes behind. Okay, it's fine.
it's fine. It's fine. All
Yeah,
right.
but
And
no,
what were you gonna say? Oh, go ahead.
no, I was going to say, yeah, that this is just another form of gatekeeping. There's also, I don't know if a lot of you guys have been seeing this, but recently there has been this huge avalanche of join our book club, submit your PDF for our book club,
Yeah.
submit your book, let me help you market your book
Yeah.
through my book club.
Yeah.
And basically what they're doing is they go through the new release page, they go through and they start doing this. There's a couple of them that are going through Inkit, and I know this because they are spamming me about 2 books that are only on Inkit. And I'm like, no, I'm not interested in marketing this. No, I'm not interested in selling this. No, I'm not interested in paying you $100 for one reel.
Yeah.
No. I may be bad at marketing, but I'm also broke.
Yeah. I've gotten, I think 6 book club. Hey, we would like to feature your book in our book club things.
It's like,
Just this week.
yeah, it's 1 or 2 a day, every single day, and
Mm,
I just dump all of them into my promotional file and then report them all as spam because and do not, if somebody sends this to you, do not send them a PDF of your book for their book club, because they will then attempt to publish your book.
yeah. Yeah. All right. Woman who has influenced your writing. So mine was my mama because she was a voracious reader and I wanted to give her books to read. Another one was kind of Nora Roberts early on, just because she wrote so many books. Nora Roberts, J.D. Robb, um, and that just it was awesome. I loved it, and Mercedes Lackey as well. Now it's more of y'all here on AuthorTube because y'all are very inspiring people. So yeah. What about you?
Um, as someone who started reading at an extremely young age, Anne McCaffrey,
Mm.
Ursula K. Le Guin, um, um, oh goodness, I love science fiction. And I started reading like Madeline L'Engle.
Oh, I
I've
forgot about
read
her.
some of Mercedes Lackey, like early on, but yeah, I actually, the first book I bought myself as I bought that was by a woman author was A Swiftly Tilting Planet by Madeline L'Engle.
Mm.
And then I bought Dragon Singer by Anne McCaffrey myself as an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Used my money to buy these books because I love fantasy. I love science fiction. I love the idea of colony worlds, and literally from the time I was a small child, I mean, I grew up watching reruns of Star Trek in the 70s. I watched the original run of Battlestar Galactica, Buck Rogers, things like that. And so it's like, and I, oh goodness, what is her name? Gene Roddenberry's wife. I got to meet her when I was in college, and that was like, I was like, and she, people don't know that she helped write the screenplays for Star Trek original and for Next Generation. And to meet her was just like, I was like, ooh. But no, I loved science fiction from the time I was a small child.
Robin McKinley, the
Oh,
hero in the crown and the blue sword. These
I have
3
not
books
thought
have been
about her in
so
decades.
reread.
I need to reread those.
Yeah. I bought this one from McKay's because my first book copy of this, the cover was gone. the pages were like worn thin, and yeah, I had to replace it because I reread that book like 500 times, I think. Dawn says Mary Shelley and Anne Rice. Very, very good. Maya Angelou and Lois Duncan. Yeah. Um,
Thing is those everyone's like that was when I was a child, but yeah, I was in college when they were publishing.
mm, sorry, I forgot to put my Discord into streamer mode.
Sasha Black doesn't.
Yeah. Sasha Black is a new one for me too. Have a free resize program somewhere. I'll send you a link tomorrow. Nice.
J.R. Ward, definitely. She definitely
Mm-hmm.
characters with sass. See, I wish Amazon let us have the option of sizing things to that mass market paperback size.
Mm-hmm.
Because I make mine as small as I can, which is the 5.5, 8.5. And that's like the smallest you can make them, which is annoying. I want to make them smaller.
Yeah.
I want to make them travel size.
Do this. Because I've thought about it as well, but I don't know. That's how long it's been. we're we're not old. We're in our prime. Half the world has been
Did
on.
anyone else hang out on go to Margaret's Zennial's stream? Margaret Prenard's Zennial stream?
No, I did not get notified of that.
Go back and watch it. We're like trying to peer pressure her into a part 2 because she only got halfway through the questions. But it's with JD and Emma, and it was lovely. It was a fun time.
Nice. So they're going to do a lot of things the president has done. I don't know that legal is relevant to real life. Yeah, if you don't have money,
If you don't have money, that's when
it is
illegal
relevant.
applies. Yeah, let's just be honest.
If they were good at what they did, they wouldn't have to cold call you. I don't acknowledge them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I started my publishing journey just to publish my books I was publishing Relic of Time War for TDM, and I was publishing Pagosa Cliffs for 3 people who followed me from Wattpad to Inkit. They wanted print copies as they were getting older.
Nice.
One of them is nearly blind, so that's why I'm trying to convert things to audiobooks. And it's just, these are, it's.
Oh, it's Rebecca. Okay. Sorry, I've had a moment with Daphne. I'm like, I know that name, but yeah.
Murier, I don't even know how to say that.
De Maurier, isn't it?
Marier.
Yeah.
Du Maurier.
Don't listen to me, y'all. My southern butchers every word anyway.
Sherilyn Kenyon.
Kenyon. Oh, yeah. Sherilyn Kenyon. Yes, very
What
much.
did she write?
The Shadowhunter series.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I don't remember.
That's what helped me get through college. Was Sherilyn Kenyon's books. 8-year-old bought a flag book with his own money. His career day outfit was a geography teacher. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. All the authors behind Forgotten Realms books, and then eventually J.R. Ward because of her sarcasm and sass. I read as a preteen, like 11, 13, and then not really again until I was 19. Now my now husband and I read a lot together. Good. Black Dagger Brotherhood. Yes. I just bought books about horses, dogs, cats, hamsters, guinea pigs, novels, and textbooks. Yeah. the reads that I remember first reading was like King of the Wind, Black Beauty, Misty of Shingantiga. I always butcher that word. The islands out here. um, yeah, all the horse books. I read them over and over again. I think Black Beauty I actually tried to read in first grade, and then I kind of gave up on it and hit it again in third grade. So yeah, I caught the last bit of it. So fun. I hope she does another. Yeah, Sharon Kenyon.
Yeah, I
Yes,
grew up. I grew up reading like Pierce Anthony and things like that. So
Ash is chef's kiss. Hmm. Sadist. Is that the scarred one? He thought he was so ugly. I need to get caught up on Kenyon books. That's all there is to it. All right. Do we want to touch on one more question, or do we want to leave out early?
I don't know. It's 9:55 my time, so that makes it 11:55 your time.
Hmm. Yeah. The only other thing that I'm doing today is a little bit more admin and then trying to write. So we
Yeah,
can break.
I'm going to. We're going to go have lunch with friends later.
Okay.
Go have the hockey game starts at noon our time, so it will be food and sports, and there will be yelling and cursing and
All the things, all the time, all at once. Um. Yeah. Okay. So we'll leave off then. That way you can have a little moment to whatever until
and go throw the ball for the dogs
did you?
since we didn't have winter this year.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here's an Andy. Hi.
Hi, Andy. How
Hey.
are things across the pond? I saw that you guys were getting a lot of rain.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, Andy's in Canada now. Andy's not across the pond anymore. Andy's in Canada.
Okay. Yeah.
I remembered something. It's a miracle.
So is Emmy. I have to remember that Emmy's in Canada now too.
Emmy?
Hmm. Emmy
What
North.
cha- what channel is she?
Emmy North.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I knew that. I knew Emmy was moving.
Hmm.
We're medicated into Lulu. That's your
Very much
age,
so.
Laura.
That's all it is.
We're medicated. We listen to the voices in our heads,
Too
which
much.
makes us clinically insane.
Yeah. And there's also the dealing with everything with comedy and sarcasm.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
All right. You want to do your outro, Maggie?
Yeah, hi, bye. Mama Maggie Ward here, independent author, stroke survivor, migraine overcomer. One of the more prolific writers you've never heard of. I have a book coming out on the 20th called The Shadow Hunt. It is book 13 of the Relic of Time War and book 5 of the Huntsman of Adamo series. I put both of them are very short, so I put them in the same book, and they have the same like B plot: hunt down the shadows that survived the war. Also, yeah, I discovered that Amazon will not let you put crossover series books in 2 different series. You can only put them in one. So I put them in the primary series so that I don't have to disassemble the Relic of the Huntsman series and read. Yeah, I don't want to do all that. I'm lazy. Hi. Yeah. Bad writer.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, the Shadow Hunt is coming March 20th, and the pre-sale is up, and that's finally back to publishing books after 7 months of not publishing books.
No. All right, everybody. Hi. Writer Sam Wicker here. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Thank you for watching the replay if you are. And thank you for being here, all those in the chat. It was really, really fun getting your input and questions and just going off on tangents like we usually do. But we will be back here next Sunday, same time, same place, 11 a.m. Eastern. There was something else. My Husband Wants to Keep Me Gay. The third book of the My Husband Wants series is going to be released soon. I'll get it back
God
from
damn it,
ordering.
Fedvig.
I don't know who's worse, Harry or Fedvig. It's Fedvig.
Fedvig wins. No, Harry's annoying, but you can like take a pinch of sugar and he's not so bad, you know? And then you're like, oh, then you have to have that poor Harry moment. But so far I haven't had a poor Fedvig moment. So far I've just been like, I'm going to get a stick.
All right. But yeah, it's coming out soon, and y'all can be aggravated at Fedvig at the same time. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time. Bye.